Okay, perfect. We ready to roll?
We got this. All right, they're both recording.
Okay.
So, there's a very long lead-in. Stephanie Jacobson from the movie Occupation.
Occupation.
Leading lady.
Yes, indeedy.
All right. I'm not sure. What do you do in this? What is Occupation? Because I've seen it around other conventions, but I'm clueless.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So Occupation is an Australian-made sci-fi action movie written and directed by Luke Spark, our fearless leader who's behind this camera right here. And what it's essentially about is a group of people from a small rural town in Australia who band together when circumstances force them to stand up against a force that is much larger and should really for them be insurmountable. So yeah, I play Amelia Chambers. At the start of the movie, she's a law student and a waitress, and by the end of the movie, she's one of the leaders of the human resistance. So,
can you tell audience? Because I'm not sure what I can ask. Because,
okay.
Because we covered Red Billabong.
Okay. Yep.
And it was all very hush hush.
Right.
So the question I got to ask you is anything terrible happen to you, and are you allowed to tell us?
I think that it's probably okay for me to say that nothing terrible happens to me personally. Terrible things do happen, but no, I'm not allowed to say.
We've seen a couple of guys walking around in costume.
Right.
Is that an accurate representation of the big bad guys?
Those are our alien suits. Those are actually the suits that we use in the movie. So yeah, that is a very accurate representation of the bad guys.
Their movie.
Yes,
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cosplayers out there.
Okay.
I've got photos from Supernova of those guys. They know what they're up against now.
Right. Yeah.
But I was going to ask what these were, but I also know we're going to interview the other people from the movie, and I should probably save some questions.
So you want to save some questions for them? Okay, no worries. Would you like me to summon someone else in for you now?
We can make a game of it.
Okay. Dan Ewing. Paging Dan Ewing.
He's got good ears.
Okay, so I'm going to hand the mic over now to my castmate, Dan Ewing. This is Dan Ewing.
Hello. Thank you, Stephanie. This is like a baton relay.
Well, yeah, we made a game out of it. Basically, once we've done this bit, you pick someone else.
I see.
You're very tall.
This is live television. We might have to reframe. I'll just do this until we...
In that, I will edit it together.
Okay, not a problem. Oh, there we go. And we're good on this camera.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, everyone at home. We're still headless on this one. That's okay.
I can come up to match you. It'll be great for the curse at the very
The magic of television.
Well, the magic of the YouTube, anyway.
Mate, wait till you talk to Big Joe. I mean, I'm about 6 feet tall, give or take. He's a big dude, man.
Well, we can pick him next.
Yeah, and he can dance, and he's good looking. I hate that. So talented.
You should definitely be looking at that one, though. That's when you make the audience swoon. That's your camera.
Hi, swoon.
Right. I met you actually almost at this exact spot doing Red Billabong.
Yes, we're on the promo tour for that.
And I supported it. I got it on Blu-ray.
You haven't aged a day, and thank you for that support, by the way. It's very good when people get out and support things, for sure, especially our Aussie feature films. It's great.
I should ask. I asked you for the other one, and did anything terrible happen to you in this one yet?
Well, you can't give too much away. But like when we pick up the story, there's Matt's in a bit of a spot of bother, and the aliens are pretty much the easiest thing on his plate. Say that. So he's very addicted to alcohol, antidepressants, painkillers. He's not much chop, old Matty boy. So maybe the aliens turn him around. Who knows?
But it sounds like possibly he was another character that had a bad experience in the bush, decided to change his name and go into hiding because of a large company that he tangled with.
Exactly.
It's like, I just dealt with one problem. Damn, now I've got to deal with an invasion.
Now it sounds like a Home and Away storyline. That's a stupid joke.
Is it okay? Is it okay to give away Red Billabong? Now is it okay?
No, I think so. I think it's okay. But they might do a sequel, so we shouldn't.
I'm just imagining because I think you had the same coat from last year.
Oh no, it's not the same coat, but obviously my colours are black and army green. In fact, I got blue jeans on today. I have to jump so you guys can see it, but it's as much colour as I wear. I said, no, I'm not going to go to Melbourne and wear all black like I usually do.
Okay.
This is my spot of colour, and my castmates have been giving me stick about it ever since because I'm wearing colour.
Would you mind if I thought of it as, I think it was like the same character, it's like, damn, I've just dealt with that bunyip, but now my planet's invaded.
Oh no, Nick well and truly had his stuff together. I was going to say the other thing. I'm not sure if you can.
Do we have to ask your producer?
No. Oh, well, if it's okay here. Well, Nick well and truly had his shit together. Matt Simmons does not have his shit together. Okay. So. Yeah, so it was a really interesting and complex character to play. I just shot a rugby movie. In the initial draft, Matt Simmons was a little bit more of a natural leader, a bit more Captain America. Yeah. And I was working with a lot of ex-rugby guys who were addicted to painkillers. These guys remain nameless, of course. Lots of depression, alcohol addiction, narcotic drug use, you name it, right? So I just thought it'd be a really interesting concept. So if Matt wasn't your natural leader, he wasn't, he didn't just pick up and go. So it was a much more interesting dynamic and a much more three-dimensional character, very real.
Like I say, you get all the fun characters.
Well, to be honest with you, to do things like that real, it's he's depressed, so I felt pretty crummy for a couple of months, but obviously the film is set over a 9-month period. But yeah, to do things like that and people who are suffering these conditions justice, you can't, you got to do it properly.
Hey, no, that's fair enough. But it's nice to see you back at Comic-Con.
It's great to be here.
Are you going to make this a regular thing every year? It's like, okay, I'll do whatever movie you want as long as we can go to Oz Comic-Con and plug it?
Well, I think what Luke does is Luke loves giving back to the fans, and I think it's important because like when we do these big premieres, right, so media turns up and there's paparazzi and photographers, everyone's suited and booted. But your average punters and the real fans, when I say punters, they don't get invited to these premieres, right? It's just how the movie business is. Yeah. And I think that kind of sucks. So what Luke likes to do is we do a pre-screening in every major city, and that way the real fans, the people who we made the film for, can actually come and get a chance to see it before all the media jerks. You know what I mean? It's like, no, not media jerks. I mean, we love them, especially the Daily Mail. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's
Daily Mail?
the Daily Fail. We love them.
All right.
They're great people.
Usually when somebody mentions something like that, at this point I usually turn to the camera and say, we are looking for a sponsor.
Oh, you don't want these jerks sponsoring you, don't you worry.
Okay.
Gossip journalists. You're a real journalist. You're a film buff.
I hope not. Well, I think real journalists get paid.
Film enthusiast.
Yeah, I'll take that.
There you go. Would you like me? Who would you like to pick? I think we might have to get Miss Rhiannon Fish. Rhiannon,
Fish?
You're up.
All right.
And you might have to lower I should have got one of the blokes, so you don't have to keep upping and down the car. I'm very sorry about that.
That's what the camera uses.
Rhiannon's no shorty though. All the very best.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll pass the mic over to
good segue, Ewing. Like nicely done. Thank you.
Work by the magic of editing.
Of course.
Rhiannon Fish, there you are. All right. So, welcome to Comic-Con.
See, this is a good time to do an interview. We've all lost it. I don't know if you feel the same, but it's like I feel super unfiltered, a little bit crazy. It's good time. It's good time.
It's the end of the second day.
Exactly.
So I'm asking one standard question of everybody.
Yes.
Does anything terrible happen to you in this movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone that is familiar with my work will know that something terrible always happens.
I see.
Yes.
Well, we can't give away too much of the movie, can we?
I don't know. I'm feeling like taking a little risk here. Like I said, I'm really tired. Ask me anything. Go ahead.
What is the answer to the life, universe, and everything?
Oh no, that's too hard. I don't know.
You said anything. Oh, you mean anything
about the movie? Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm not really.
Okay. Right. What's this?
This is a spaceship. This is what the aliens come down on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the scale?
Yes. Yeah. I believe so. And then in CGI they made a whole bunch of other ones.
Oh, okay. So the budget only went as far as one.
Well, I think there's more. I don't know. We have to ask props. Again, just an actor. I don't know.
What's your character in the movie? What do you do before the aliens invade?
I play Vanessa. I am a nurse, and as the movie sort of opens, she finds out that she's pregnant. And this is a pregnancy that she's been very much looking forward to. She's very much in love with her partner. But all of a sudden they are faced with the end of the world, and she is faced with the question of, do I even want to keep this baby anymore, and what kind of a life am I setting them up for? So yeah, it's some dark, heavy questions, but it was certainly fun to delve into that.
Is one of these blokes your partner in the movie, or is it? Or is
Blondie over there.
Oh, well, ask him. We're just doing the right. Like, you get to choose who's interviewed.
Oh, we're gonna. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Because it's, I'm assuming it's, as a nurse, there's some pretty heavy triage or whatever in this. So, like, you get to
Yes.
put your hands in somebody's guts and stuff.
I certainly do.
Yeah?
And I played a doctor on Home and Away, so I'm trying to, just keep it in that genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, usually in these movies, you invariably end up going to a vet because all the doctors are dead.
Right now, I got you guys covered. The local nurse, she has your back. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now
Yeah, but no, it's okay. I can pass you off.
I'm wondering what else to ask. Is you said anything? It's a very dangerous question to ask someone in my condition.
But I feel you too. I know.
Well, actually, what do you think of Comic-Con?
I love it. I think Comic-Cons are the best. I mean, I fangirl so hard that just getting to hang out in the green room, it's awesome.
You get to meet all those guys back there, don't you?
Yeah, it's stuff that dreams are made out of.
Is there anybody back there that you particularly like to meet again? You said ask anything.
Oh, yeah.
This is your chance. Go to camera.
I gotta tell you.
Go to camera, and if there's anyone in particular,
What is this? I can't like do a direct address, but I will say that there's someone from Magic Mike here, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe. And we got a little sneak peek of some Magic Mike action. We saw a few of his dance moves up in the green room, and I'm going to store that in the memory bank for a while.
Is that dance moves or?
I mean, he wasn't stripping. If that's what you're asking. It was a dance move, but saved it up here for.
All right.
For a while.
That'll fuel people's questions about what's going on in the green room for about forever. Who would you like? Who's next?
Izzy Stevens, you're up, mate.
Yep. My name is Izzy Stevens.
Hello, Izzy Stevens.
Hi.
What do you do in the movie?
I play Isabella Bartlett. So she's the 17-year-old petulant daughter of Tamura Morrison's character. And she's very defiant, very strong-minded, and thinks she knows a lot about the world. And is quite like a grown-up young woman and has to go through quite a real transformation through the film and kind of shed her young womanhood and become a fighter and a resistance fighter.
Does anything terrible happen? We're asking everybody. Say yes or no, or you can say abstain.
Terrible things happen to everybody. I mean, it's the end of the world. So.
Do you get to ride around in this?
I do. It's really fun.
Hang on. Did you get to fire the 50 cal?
I know. I didn't. I'm not qualified for that.
You have to be qualified.
I mean, you should be.
Okay, unfortunately, we're running out of time. But I think we've got 2 more people.
Yes. Who are you going on next?
This gentleman and
Zachary Garrett. And Charles Terrier.
Because we're our media room closes in less than 10 minutes, so we have to get back.
Oh, that's smooth. So okay, we'll do a speed in.
All right.
Great.
So,
introduce yourselves. That's your camera.
Yep.
hi. So I'm Charles Terrier,
G'day, my name's Zach Garrett.
and we're not brothers.
No,
No,
get
but
asked
we
that
should
question
be.
a lot, don't we?
Yeah, right.
And they always
It's
ask
like
Charlie. They never ask
4
me.
times today.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you in the movie?
Well, I play Jackson, so I am the captain of the local football team, the antagonist sort of character. I say red, they say blue, and
I say red and blue. Go Newcastle. Thank you.
set it up nicely.
You did very well. My name. Yeah, I'm from Newcastle originally.
AFL.
So, yeah, AFL boy, yeah, but I'm willing to learn. My name is Zach, and I play Dennis in this film. Dennis is the local homeless man who finds himself entwined with this group during this devastating global event.
So you prove that in Australia, homeless will do anything to get help.
Yeah. Anything at all. Yeah, anything for a sandwich.
Tastelessness. It's fine. It's fine.
Question is, this we have to be quick. Does anything terrible happen to you guys?
Well, a lot of terrible things happen. I'm not willing to say the full extent, but I go on a tremendous arc throughout the course of this film. I have a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I butt heads with a lot of people, including your character.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But there were some moments that we had to create ourselves with Luke, which was really cool.
Yeah. But ultimately, I think it's a trial by fire for me.
Dennis starts in a low place but ends up in a high place very quickly. Mind you, when you're in his circumstance in life, you don't have to change a lot to yeah. It's
innovation is an upgrade.
It is very much an upgrade, yeah. So it's sort of a funny situation how, as the rest of society crumbles, Dennis ascends. You know, so it's I'm lucky just to find myself in a good situation. However, Dennis's character is questionable in parts.
guys get to ride around on this? I've asked for it.
We do. Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's not a function of 50 calories.
It is. That's the real thing, mate. Yeah.
It's not loaded, thankfully.
Yeah, but no, I was there the night that we were. Well, you were there too. The night we worked on with this weapon.
I was running up the side of a hill.
Yeah, with lots of running.
Running down it and I was running
Yeah,
up it.
but we actually used this weapon in the film, so that's actually from it. Josh, who's there today, operated it on the night. So did Luke.
It's a former US Marine as well.
Yeah, he's the real deal. So that's an actual. You can touch it and feel it. I thought it was the wooden one, but no, it's fair income. It's the real thing.
Well, now you know where the budget went.
Yeah.
So I heard you've only had one of these and the rest was CGI.
Yeah.
So all the budget's in the gun.
Yeah, and no, it's the bullets actually. It's the bullets that
The
are
blank
expensive.
budget. Yeah.
They give you the gun, but the bullets don't come free. Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys enjoying Oz Comic Con? We're down to the tail end of it.
It's been great.
Absolutely. What is it? We have like T-minus, an hour to go
Yeah.
or something? It's been amazing though.
I love it.
Loved every second of it.
It's your first convention tour, isn't it?
Well, I did Supernova.
You did
But
Supernova.
This is my second one, but first Comic Con.
First Comic Con for me too.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Dan and his cast from Red Billabong when they turned up to do Red Billabong.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, an Australian movie at a like convention. Why don't more people do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really great to see you guys. I saw you Supernova, and me and the cameras put up in the headline.
Yeah.
I guess it's really cool.
No,
Oh,
this
it's
is awesome.
fantastic.
They've done a great job with this setup, which has been the most impressive thing. I joined them in Supernova Gold Coast and Charlie did Supernova Melbourne. And when you come in and you sort of immerse into it, even the little things up there like the photos of the characters and the bio breakdowns that are supposed to be like an army observation, give it a great immersive experience. It's wonderful.
And the practical effects too add so much. You end up being drawn into it because it's so visceral. It's reactive, not active. Yeah.
One thing is, I'm going to have to cut this short because
Oh.
we've got our media room's about to close.
That's all right.
Our stuff's about to be dumped out.
Fine by us, mate. Yeah.
We're going to go get our
You'll
bags.
know how it feels.
Thank you guys.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
We tell the whole cast that they're all incredibly cool for turning up. And
You're all awesome.
and this is like Red Billabong and this
Yep.
one, I'm quite certain we'll see, is it Sharp Productions, I think?
Spark Pictures.
Yeah.
Spark,
Yeah.
Spark Pictures, I imagine they'll be here next year with another one.
They will be, yes.
Hopefully you guys might be here.
Greenlit for the
Getting paid
sequel.
for it, too.
Yeah.
The sequel starts August 6th.
Ooh, hang on, there's a sequel to this.
Yes.
The news breaking here is the sequel for Occupation.
Straight out of Oz Comic Con Melbourne, Occupation 2, due in cinemas tail end of next year.
Yes.
Be there or be square.
It's called Rainfall, and the cast they're assembling so far has been very impressive. There'll be more about that in the coming weeks. It's very cool.
Next year it is.
Next year, mate. Same time, same place.
See you next year.
Yeah, for sure.
See you then.
Yours is now on.
Thank you.
Hang on, your last name is
Jacobson.
Jacobs. Hang on, I'm very tired.
That's all right. I get it. Stephanie Jacobson.
I thought it was Stephanie.
Say it 3 times.
Stephanie Jacobson, Stephanie Jacobson, Stephanie Jacobson.
That's right.
All right. This will be a very close up for you.
No worries.
So we can set this right. So there's the two shot of both of us. When I ask
Okay. Yep.
Raise it up a little bit, so we can see the top of your head.
That's fine. I prefer to be on that side if that's all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can we switch?
Yeah, we can switch.
Let's do that. Thank you.
All right. As long as it's a two shot and we're
Yeah,
fine. Then
that's fine. There we go.
There's our two shot.
Yeah. Can you flip that round for me to have a look?
What we'll do is we'll switch mics
Okay.
just so we know that
Thank you.
that's. Hang on. No, we do want that because this one